Hello, everybody. I'm Matt.
And I'm Maggie.
We are.
Hopefully awesome.
That's right. A positive place on the internet where we nerd out about all the geeky things we love. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Be sure, if you are listening to us on podcast services, give us a rating. You can review the show. 5 stars would be fantastic. If you're over on YouTube, hit that thumbs up. You can also smash that subscribe button, ring that bell, ring a ding a ding. No, leave a comment. Sorry. We had fun in the pre-show. Let's just say I had an influx of sugar that I did not expect.
I didn't quite enjoy.
Well, I mean, let's not give it away for free, Maggie, because it is part of the pre-show. So if you want to see the pre-show, you should head over to patreon.com/hopefullyawesome, where you can join at the hopefully spectacular tier or higher and get the show ad-free, extended. You know, we got the pre-show, the post-show coming up. We're going to have, I had to look for it, the big movie quiz. That's right, returns for round 4, round 5.
Yeah.
We've done it every episode, right?
Yep.
So round 5. You cold? Might be that nitrous that you just drank.
Yeah, I drink nitrous.
So anyway, yeah. Welcome to the show, Maggie. How's your week been? Sorry.
That's all right. All right. Towards the end of the week, I feel like every student in the school went bonkers.
Well, you text me. You got 20 days of school left.
Yeah, 20 days
crazy.
left. Whole month of May. That
And
should
see,
be illegal.
You always throw me off, okay? Because you say you got 20 days.
Yeah.
But it's the whole month of May because you only count school days.
Yeah.
You don't count the weekends.
No, because I'm not there.
I know, but it throws me off because I'm like, oh, so you only got like 3 weeks left. And then it's like, no. You got the month because it's 4 times 5 is 20.
Yeah.
Didn't even need a teacher for that one.
Oh, I'll leave.
Nah, I
It
feel
should
ya.
be illegal going this late into May.
What are you wanting to do this summer? Like, you got any games you want to play on your backlog?
Well, I am.
Oh, we're going to say the real thing we're going to do this summer. We can.
I'm going to, but like you said, games. I think I'm close, but I think it's going to be a bit before I do beat it. Is Pokemon Legends? I'm close.
Arceus.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm close, but it's going to be a bit though before
Yeah.
I actually beat it.
I need to get back to it. I dropped it before we started doing Hopefully Awesome.
I'm wanting to get back into Splatoon.
Oh yeah, because 3's coming out.
And I'd really like to play that expansion pack where we got it for free, where we're signed up for the Switch thing.
Oh, the
online.
Family Plus pack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to play it, and
Octo expansion.
I'd like to get back into Animal Crossing.
The
So
thing
much
is,
has
like,
happened.
all of these things you're saying are like full-time jobs, you know?
Yeah, I
Like,
know.
Each one is like a commitment.
I know,
you
at least, like, if I beat Pokemon, that's done.
Yeah. Yeah. That's where
done.
my head would go.
Yeah.
I would think, like,
That is
I
done.
can close the book on it
Yeah.
and be done.
And then Splatoon, like, I'm just playing it to get ready for the third one. I don't even know if the story stuff that happens in the expansion thing matters.
Yeah, who knows? Plot is definitely not.
But Animal Crossing's
Maybe.
added a bunch of new stuff, like for they say the last time. But
Well, even the DLC.
yeah, that's what
that
I
whole
want.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
Which,
what I wanna
again,
get
is
in.
free with
Yeah.
the expansion pack.
yeah.
Yeah,
And I kind of
honestly-
just want to get into it
Yeah.
again.
I mean, I don't blame it. It looks really fun. It's like a
don't
second
want-
game almost.
And I don't want to spend all summer playing Fortnite while the video apps.
Yeah.
But the actual thing I'm going to be spending most of my time this summer doing is potty training our child.
Yay! Which I'll be helping as well.
Yeah.
But, I mean, obviously, you're going to be home more.
Yeah.
So
On
just
the
you'll have
Elmo
to interact
potty.
with it more. Yeah, we bought a little Elmo potty. And it's Elmo, and you're flushing us. Way to go!
Yeah, good job.
Way to go! Sorry, it just hit me visually. The people that will
Yes.
see that, hearing that out of my face, probably
Yeah.
it'd be weird. Now that's the one thing I love about us having the games channel, the Hopefully Awesome Games, is that it forces us to play the games. You know,
we have all these games. We haven't like played them.
Yeah, I've been wanting to replay Ocarina of Time for like 15 years.
Yeah.
You know, and just never did. And like now we get to.
Yeah.
Which I mean, I know we could have before, but it's like having a reason to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, kind of keeps us going. Kirby, you know, we've been loving that.
Mm-hmm.
But again, it's one of those we probably would have played for 2 weekends and then called it a day.
Yeah.
You know. So I love that it's actually pushing us. But yeah, so that's a little bit about the week. So let's go ahead and jump into some news stories. Still kind of catch
news.
Nice.
No.
Up at the top, we got a couple of little things. There was a Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers trailer.
Awesome.
Oh,
Who
yeah.
reacted to that?
We did. No, we did a little reaction video to it where we also kind of went over it, not frame by frame, but we did kind of look very deep. We saw some crazy stuff like Sailor Moon was there.
Yeah, and Kingdom Hearts.
I have this theory
Keyblade.
that maybe this whole thing is a secret sequel to
Roger
Who Framed
Rabbit.
Roger Rabbit. If it is, that would be incredible. But yeah, so if you want to hear all that, head over to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/hopefullyawesome, and watch our Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers trailer reaction. Can't wait to watch the movie. That might be like the main topic for the show that week, because I just really want to watch it and talk about it. You know, I'm sure it'll blow my freaking mind. And then also last Monday we had the
Penultimate Conquest.
Yes, I was
Marvel
trying to say
Mondays.
like we had the good. It's a word. There's a word, and I'm totally blanking on it. We had the good fortune. That's not the word I'm looking for.
We had an invitation.
Yeah, there's a word. I'm looking for. Anyway, we were invited to be on the Penultimate Conquest episode of their Marvel Mondays show. About Moon Knight, episode 4. We was actually live on Twitch with them, but it has now been posted to YouTube, so go check it out. It was a lot of fun.
It was.
That was a blast, man. Like we don't get to nerd out too often. With other people, we nerd out together a lot. So that was a blast. We definitely hope to be back on there one day. Stay tuned to the Twitters. You might see something fun happening. Could there be a new Lost podcast? No, but maybe.
I don't think it's no maybe. I think it'll happen.
Hey, man, you know.
I think it'll happen.
If we get together and we start recording about Lost, that's just what I'm going to do, because I am all about it, okay?
Okay.
I mean, me and Ruben were talking about, like, how awesome Lost was, and, like, I could feel it, like, us talking about Lost. I was like, yes.
Somebody else understands
I
me.
get so excited about Lost. I can't help it. Okay, like, and some of the stuff in Moon Knight episode 4 was making me think Lost. Anyway, I digress. So head over to the Penultimate Conquest on YouTube. I think they have an actual YouTube URL. But if not, we've got it linked in our from our channel. We've got a guest spots playlist that you can find it there. But I think they do, and give them a subscribe. They're awesome. They do a lot of fun stuff.
Yeah, they do a lot of film essays and ranking of films.
Yeah,
and
they just
stuff.
did one
It's
about
really cool.
water levels.
Water levels in
It was
games.
really good,
Yeah,
that they don't suck.
yeah.
Yeah. I got to see a little bit of that. It was really good. So, anywho, speaking of games, Maggie. Let's talk a little bit. We got a lot of news this week, but we're going to try and get through it because we've been going way too long each week. So we're going to try and rush through these a little bit quicker than we've been going. But a couple things happened in the games world. First up, the PlayDate. Got the PlayDate in. Been enjoying this. If you don't know what the PlayDate is, it is a little indie game device. I don't know if you can see it if I hold it closer. But it kind of is like a Game Boy, where you've got like the old school Game Boy. You got a little D-pad, A, B buttons. There's like a little menu button up here also, and a sleep button. But the main thing is it's got this crank, okay, and that's like its main form. Well, it can be its main form of how you interact with it. I love this thing. Okay, I've pre-ordered this. God, I don't even remember when I pre-ordered it.
I feel like you pre-ordered it last year.
Yeah, well, I know they
been a bit.
They were held up a little bit, obviously, everything going on in the world. But I've been loving this thing. Okay, you get games with it. I think it's 24 games over 12 weeks. They kind of release it like a season pass. So you get to kind of enjoy, 2 for a week. The next week you get the next 2. But there's so the first ones I got was Whitewater Wipeout, which is like a
surfing game.
Yes, and it's so fun. Like you just play as the surfboard or the guy surfing, right? And like you use the crank like to maneuver the surfer going like up and down on the wave. It sounds lame. It's really fun and like
it is
super
fun.
addictive.
I played it.
But you could also sideload games. So there's a few I've downloaded. There's one called Playtris, which is a lot of fun. It's just it's straight up Tetris, and I mean, I've played Tetris on every console I've ever had, and I love it. And this feels great. It's not like an official Tetris thing, but the guy that designed it, he did a really good job. I've got like another game. It's like a puzzle game, and then I've got one that's is it Pictoad Collection or is it Sketch Share Solve? There's one that's like Picross. I think that's what it is. Sketch Share Solve. I can't say it right.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
I'm a child.
But the last one we talked a little bit about in the pre-show is called A Joke That's Worth 99 Cents. I'm just going to play just a second of this one. The best theme song. I played that for like an hour the
Bounce
other night.
the butt, crack the stars, crack the joke.
That song will get in your brain and not leave forever. So
he played it on loop, last night?
Well, our daughter loves it.
Yeah, she's dancing to it. Like, I mean, I don't blame her. It is a good little jam to dance to. But like, I was like getting her ready for bed, and I could just
There's
feel
a headphone jack.
I could just feel,
I just realized that.
I could just feel my brain after the day I had. It's like screaming at me, why is this playing on repeat?
But yeah, this device,
it's so much fun.
I'm not going to do like a whole review or anything, but I love it. There's a thing I'm still waiting to get. It's the I forget what it's called, but it's like a speaker.
Oh yeah, I forgot about it.
So cool. Like you connect it, and it connects to that app, that music app you showed me.
Poolside FM.
Poolside FM.
Oh,
check that
download
out. Yeah, go get it.
Download it. Get it on your phone, and like you just pull it up, and it looks like an old desktop screen. Oh, it's so awesome.
Is it an actual app or was it just a website?
It's an app.
It is an app? Okay.
But you can pull it up as a website.
Yeah. And it's got like old like
you can fix
graphics to it.
Yeah, and you can fix it up how like they've given you more options of the aesthetic you want. Yeah. It's really cool.
But so that'll be on this, but it's also available on your phone, like literally right now. You can
and the music that they play is like a bunch of remixes. Like I remember last summer we was playing it and it played like a remix of a Madonna and Whitney Houston song.
Like honestly, it feels like, you're down at the old public pool and you're like maybe 10 or 11 and like, the classic pop stuff is playing on the radio and you got a surge in your hand and, you're baking under the sun and you're like, I'm sunburned pop. And the blisters are just popping everywhere and you're like, let's get in the pool. I got to pee.
My pool didn't have... Our public pool didn't have you had to go to the state park to go to the pool and it didn't play like a radio. It had a jukebox, so whatever was on the jukebox is what you heard. And I'm pretty certain I heard Leanne Rhymes constantly. Mariah Carey a lot. There's certain songs that play. No, it's mostly You'll Always Be My Baby. That's the one that makes me think of the pool. And then I can't remember what Leanne Rhymes song it is. But I just think about me standing in the shallow end of the pool as a kid. That's what makes me think of whenever I hear those songs.
Ooh, one of my favorite things to do. Pick up a guy, rock bottom. Bam!
I never could do that. Was the best, still can't do it.
Like when you'd be in the pool and you'd be redoing wrestling moves. So fun. Because I was too much of a wimp to like do like the actual backyard wrestling, but I do the backyard pool wrestling any day of the week. All right.
The lifeguard blows the whistle at you.
We didn't have a lifeguard. Are you kidding me? Kids drown, it's their fault.
Oh my God, Matt.
I'm just saying, that's the way it was, man. All right, when you grew up in the places I did, adults didn't give a crap.
At one point, I knew 2 lifeguards personally when I was a kid.
Wow.
Personally, they were family.
Yeah.
One was my cousin Brandon.
Family.
And then the other one was my sister-in-law.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
It was crazy. Well,
yeah, I didn't know any
not
lifeguards.
Sister-in-law, but yeah.
Wow.
I'll digress.
Anywho, still on games. I love how we were like, we'll get through these quick. And now we're talking about swimming at the pool in the 90s. Hey, we're back. Don't worry about it. So I love how we're like, we're going to get through this quick.
Yeah,
right? Now we're talking about the pool for 30 minutes. Speaking of things being released this week, video games, I'm sorry, not Wii, but Switch Sports.
It's Wii Sports.
It is Wii Sports. Switch Sports is back, and it is straight up just Wii Sports. It doesn't have all the games. It comes with volleyball, badminton, bowling, soccer, shambara, and tennis. Yeah. So, excuse me, tennis and bowling are back. Shambara was actually on Wii Sports Resort. A lot of fun. I don't think... Did they have soccer? I think soccer was a Wii Fit game. I think they had that on Wii Fit.
I think you're right. I didn't get to play Wii much.
I loved the Wii.
I enjoyed it the few times I got to play it.
I'm just saying, like, that was... Before the Switch, that was my favorite console.
The first time I played it was at my college dorm, and my roommate, at that time, she had a fiance, and he brought his Wii.
Mario Galaxy.
Yeah, played Mario Galaxy. Also, a really good friend of mine, Jerriana, had a Wii.
Oh, yeah.
And I got to play, I'm pretty certain I played bowling at her house.
Dude, I loved Wii Sports.
I'm pretty certain.
All-time banger, okay?
Yeah.
And they've already announced that they're going to bring golf back. So that's going to be added later. But
we played a little bit last night, just to set up our characters and stuff.
Yeah, because we're going to do a versus play for Switch Sports. Can't wait.
It's fun. It's cute.
But if you had pre-ordered at Walmart, you actually got...
a water bottle.
Yeah, look at this little nifty thing. I'm trying to get it where the glare is not on it.
At Target, if you pre-ordered, you got a bag.
Like a little sport bag,
yeah.
I believe. Yeah. And then I think Best Buy may have had something too. And the reason it has this box, it also comes with a leg strap for the soccer stuff. Which if you have the fitness... Ring fitness. Then you have one of those already. But yeah, pretty good. At first we were setting up our characters. You can kind of see on the back they've got like new me's.
Yeah, but you can actually use your old me.
Yeah. When we found that out, I was like, well, why the F did we waste 10 minutes trying to do this?
Which I'll be honest, your me's head is like put on
just
these bodies.
To that body. So
it's not a me body with like the knobs as hands.
Knobs.
Yeah. Looks like a doorknob.
You're not wrong. It's funny.
It's your me actually has hands.
Yeah. So it's fun. Head over to the Hopefully Awesome Games channel and hit subscribe if not already, because we will be releasing that video soon-ish. We don't have an actual date for it just yet, but at this point we've already filmed it. So.
Yeah.
Just gotta get that editing done. All right, moving on. Maybe a little bit quicker. TV. So under TV news, we got Batwoman and Legends of Tomorrow both got canceled at the CW.
Batwoman, I could kind of see, but Legends of Tomorrow. Whoa.
Yeah, Legends of Tomorrow have been going for 7 seasons. And what sucks, we didn't. Full disclosure, we haven't really watched either of these. I watched Legends back in the day.
We watched the first episode of Batwoman, but that's when Ruby Rose is on there.
Yeah. I want to say I watched up through season 2. I think that was the season that had... I won't name them, but there were bad guys from prior seasons of the Arrowverse.
Oh, yeah.
That were on
I remember you talking about that.
Yeah. And so I watched that season. I think that was season 2. I liked it, but again, I mean, we've not really been watching the past several years. We haven't really been watching any DC TV except for Peacemaker, which is weird because we love that stuff usually.
Well, we kept up with the Flash, but it just seemed like after so long, some of the characters were just getting stale.
After Infinite Crisis or Crisis on Infinite Earths, it just the whole thing felt like that that was such a good finale and a good place to like dip out. And it's kind of nice to not have to keep up with like 7 shows at the same time.
Yeah, it's true.
Because when you commit to one, you got to commit to all.
I was watching Supergirl too for a little bit. Yeah. We enjoyed it, but then
Beth from Cloverfield was on it. Well, just still wasn't enough. Wasn't enough to get me to stick around. And now Superman and Lois is out, which I really want to freaking watch, but we're not because we're watching Smallville. And I don't want to compare the two because it's very similar territory.
I hope you know it's going to be a bit.
I know it's going to be freaking 5 years before I get to watch it.
It's going to be canceled. It's going to be canceled by that time. I didn't
watch it, Yeah,
it's going to be your fault, Matt, Brian.
But the thing is like I loved both of them.
Yeah.
Like Superman and Lois in Supergirl. And apparently the little bit that I've seen of the show, it just looks like the best Superman possibly that we've ever had. Mm-hmm. Anyway, I digress. So both of those got canceled, and they don't even get a final season. Like what they did was
oh man,
that sucks. That really sucks. Maybe they'll get like an HBO Max special. I mean, that could happen.
Well, I think with everything that's happening with that merge,
or honestly, I think the Flash is still around. So really, if they wanted to, they could
bring them back.
Yeah, if the actors would come back. Obviously.
Well, and also
if it's worth it.
If DC could get their crap.
Oh, we'll be talking about DC here in a minute. Next up, a little bit of tech news. I hate it. I love it, but I hate it.
He hates that he loves it so much.
I do. Snapchat.
And I was just watch that video. And I'm like, oh God, he's going to get it. It's going to be those dang glasses all over again.
Oh, man, if they were closer, I'd grab them. I have the spectacles, the first gen spectacles.
He does.
I love those stupid things.
Okay, Matt, let it go.
So, Snapchat is making a drone called the Pixy, and I hate how bad I want it. That's literally what I have typed in here. It is, I've got a link I'm just going to open up because I only saw this right before we went live. I mean, we're recording, obviously. So the Pixy.
It's little. Like, it fits in the palm of your hand.
Yeah.
It's not humongous like some other ones.
It's for $249. Excuse me, I feel like I'm burping up nitrous.
Probably because you are.
For $249, you get the Pixy Flight Pack, which includes the Pixy, a dual battery charger, and 2 batteries. So to give you an idea, if you get just the Pixy, it comes with the 1 battery, obviously, and it's $229.99. If you get the dual battery charger, it's another $49.99. And if you get another battery, it's $19.99. Oh. So you can get all that together for $249.99. I don't know if I'm going to get it. I hate Snapchat, okay? Like, just to be clear.
I've deleted it off my phone.
Yeah, I'm not a fan at all. Here's a better picture of how big it is.
Yeah. So just right in your hand.
Like. And, like, it follows you. Like, it's like a smart thing.
Yeah.
Like, here's a little video.
God, that scared me.
I'm not going to play, like, the whole video. But, like, because not everybody is watching. Some people are listening. But it's like 3 people. They hold it up. They hit the button. And then it just looks at them. And we might get claimed for this. So I'm going to turn that down. There we go. But yeah, and then this is the footage from the actual thing. God. Like, just imagine, like...
Why?
What do you mean, why? What do you mean, why?
Why?
Why would you want good, video instead of, like, just from your phone? Think about it. You can be in the video, Maggie. All right? Like, instead of having to turn the phone. Imagine us.
So they make selfie sticks.
Maggie, imagine us playing with Viv outside. One of us is always holding the phone, trying to get Viv on the screen. What if all 3 of us were playing with Viv outside? Think about that. No, you can't.
We don't worry about that when we're outside.
The power of the sun in the palm of your hands.
No, we're not Doc Ock.
All right, moving on to movie news, and we got a lot here. Would you? Why are you? I'm telling you the news because you get to react to the news.
That's not fair.
No, that's how we do it. All right.
But when
that's how we do it.
But when do I get to do that to you?
April 1st.
April 1st. Sorry, pass.
No, next year. It's April Fool's Day. We'll switch. Like when Andy and Nick hosted Game Sale.
You're gonna fool me.
All right, first up, Sonic 2 is officially the highest grossing video game movie of all time in America.
Wow.
Yeah. I think the reason why they clarify that it's only domestically is because World of Warcraft did really good overseas. It didn't do good here.
No.
Directed by David Bowie's son. Did you know that? The guy that made Moon made the Warcraft movie?
Well.
There you go. We still need to watch Moon.
That's something.
I've seen Moon. You need to watch Moon.
Yeah.
You'd freaking
Sam
love
Rockwell.
that. God. All right. Next up, Mario movie moved to 2023.
Boo.
This was released via tweet on the official Nintendo account. I'm going to read it verbatim. Okay, this is what the tweet said. This is Miyamoto. After consulting with Chris Son, my partner at Illumination on the Super Mario Bros. Film, we decided to move the global release to spring 2023, April 28th in Japan and April 7th in North America. My deepest apologies, but I promise it will be well worth the wait. I just love that he begins with, this is Miyamoto.
I'm going to let y'all know, this is me.
This is Mario's daddy, all right?
And I'm taking care of
the boo-boo.
And I'm taking care of Mario.
He is my son! He is my son! All right.
My blood.
So, honestly, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited for Mario Brothers movie. 100%.
Yeah.
Right, obviously. Especially since Miyamoto is so heavily involved.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess I shouldn't say obviously. We all know how the last one turned out, right? God, we should make that a commentary one month. Rewatch that. But we'll do it in the way that John Leguizamo would want us to do it. And just get hammered drunk.
That's how him and the other dude filmed the whole entire process.
If you haven't seen, there's this guy, he's called The Gaming Historian. His name's Norm. He's fantastic. He did a video on the history of Super Mario Brothers, the movie. I highly recommend it. It's maybe 20 minutes. It's on YouTube. And it talks about all the behind the scenes
everything.
how
everybody was hired, how the story came together, what the directors did.
Yes.
How horribly some of them were treated.
How him and Bob Hoskins were drunk throughout most of it just to dull the pain of how bad the script was.
Yeah, because from what it says, the script changed on a daily basis. So.
Yeah, it's really good. Highly recommend watching that. But yeah, this being done by Illumination, obviously they've done Minions, of course, but they've done a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I mean, I like their style. I think they'll have a good handle on just the way Mario should look. I don't know. I'm open to it. Definitely open, obviously. I mean, I'm a Nintendo person. Of course I'm going to watch them. All right, next up. Justin Lin exits Fast X. Fast X.
I hate to see him go, but you know who's going to step in, Matt?
Wait. Justin Lin's the director, just so we're clear.
Yeah.
He's leaving the franchise.
Yeah.
He I want to set the stage.
Okay.
He joined the franchise in Fast 3 Tokyo Drift. Right?
Yes.
Fast and Furious 3 Tokyo
Yes.
Drift. I think it was just called Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, but I digress. Returned for Fast 4, Fast 5, Fast 6, and then left. Did not do Fast 7 or 8 or Hobbs and Shaw, but then came back to close out the franchise with Fast 9, X, and X2, X-Men United.
God. Please don't.
I hope it's called X2. That'd be so stupid.
It would be stupid. God, and they would.
Anyway, so he's responsible for Han. The best addition to Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
The best part of Fast and Furious, okay? Not just the best addition. He's better
pinnacle
than any other piece of the Fast and Furious, all right?
Not Dom, not Letty, not Brian.
No, definitely not. No, it's Han.
It's Han all the way.
Obviously. Maybe John Cena is second. So he's not staying. I don't know why. They didn't say. They said it was amicable. He's still going to be an executive producer. Anyway, I digress. So Maggie, you said who should step up? Who should step up, Maggie?
Vin Diesel. Because he wants to be more part of the movies. I could play dumb and direct myself.
Maggie, I'm not gonna lie. If Vin Diesel actually came in to direct,
Matt, he sang. Matt, he released a song. Okay, the man can do it all.
Renaissance man. He can do anything.
Man.
He
just needs to go to Broadway. That's it.
He's going for the what's it called?
What is it called? I was thinking about
Grammy,
Oscar,
Tony, and the Emmy.
Yeah.
EGOT.
Yeah, it's good for the
EGOTs. Jesus. God, can you imagine Vin Diesel on Broadway? What would that even look like? Maybe like a Universal stage show.
This is not the movies.
Oh my God.
This is a stage.
Oh my God. Life's not a stage. What if him just like be able to like actually sing?
He could actually sing.
He can't.
Nah.
Maybe he should be in like a revival of the Newsies or something. All right, moving on.
I'm going to direct the movie.
No, okay, real quick, it does suck though. Like Justin Lin.
No, I admitted that.
No, I know. I'm not saying you didn't say that. I'm just saying like it sucks that he's arguably the reason Fast and Furious is as beloved a franchise as it is.
Yes.
So for him to not be around to wrap it up, You know what I think they might have to do, Maggie?
What?
I think they're going to see this moment, realize that this moment in time was the time when everything went wrong, right?
Okay.
And so Dom is going to hop in the DeLorean. He's going to go back to the past to get Justin Lin to direct the movie, all right?
Is that the plot of Fast X?
What if it is? What if it's about them making the movie?
Are they aware? Are they breaking the fourth wall?
At this point, they could do anything, and I would not be surprised. All right. The only thing left after time travel, I don't know what I said last time. Like they went to space, right? The next up is time travel. The only thing left is multiverse. All right, that is all that's left.
That's
Fast
why
and the
Justin
Furious
Lin
in the
left.
multiverse.
Justin Lin's like, y'all are going too far with this.
What if it is? What if that is? What if it was him being like, nah, this is ridiculous. I'm not putting the DeLorean in
Or
my
they
movie.
said, sorry, Justin, we gotta let you go. Vince stepping in.
He said there could be one
out
alpha.
the way, Justin. I loved you as a director.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. In our mind, he's just an idiot. He's just a moron. If you looked at his Instagram, I mean, you get why we're saying it that way. Moving on. Wicked from Crazy Rich Asians director.
Yes, okay? I'm sorry.
What are you laughing about? Are you thinking about his Instagram? God. Wicked from Crazy Rich Asians director John Ilmchu, starring Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo, Erivo,
Erivo, I believe you're right.
Will now be Wicked, the movie, will now be split into two films and released on Part 1, December 25th, 2024, Part 2, December 25th, 2025.
Ooh.
2 Christmases back to back.
And also, he's already proven that he could do a musical. Like, he did
didn't he do In the Heights? Yeah. I should have said that, not Crazy Rich Asians. Which Crazy Rich Asians was
awesome.
Fantastic. Maybe one of my favorite movies of all time.
But he did a wonderful job with In the Heights.
Yeah. I've never seen Wicked. I love a lot of the songs from Wicked.
Yes, he does.
I know pretty much the entire song of Defying Gravity.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
word for word.
He does.
And I will belt it out. I swear to God I will. So don't tempt me, all right? So
are we going to dress up as the witches?
Oh my God. Can I please be Halphaba?
Yes, you can.
I just want to be green. All right. But can I dress? Okay, here's what I want to do. I want to dress like her. Right? Okay. Black hat, green all over.
Yeah.
And then when they're like, "Oh, you gonna sing?" I'll say, "Yeah, I'm gonna sing." And then they'll be like, "All right, sing." And then I don't know who these people are.
Yeah.
But I'll have the microphone. And I'll go.
Yeah.
It's not that easy being green.
I thought you was gonna go with shoot, I can't think of the name.
Something has changed within me. What? Ding dong, the witch is done.
The cold doesn't bother me anyway.
Yeah, but it's not her.
I know it's not her.
She's not playing her in the movie.
But that's
Ariana
the
Grande
original
is.
one.
I gotta sing like 34, 35 or whatever. I don't even know if that's the name of the song. Yeah. So anyway, I'm excited to see this. I've always wanted to watch Wicked. Obviously, I've never been to Broadway. I don't know why I said obviously. I've never been to Broadway.
We've only watched like the Tony performances and stuff.
Yeah, and listen to the soundtrack and stuff like that. But so I'm excited it's actually getting a good.
Also,
good
it's based off of a book. Like
yeah,
there's a book.
Yeah, and like
there's multiple books.
You know, it's Wizard of Oz is one of those where it's so random, all the crazy stuff that's attached to Wizard of Oz. You know,
it's written like gazillions of years ago, it feels like.
Well, and some of it's public property, like public domain now. And so we have like the movie, which everybody knows.
Yeah.
But then there's things that can't tie to it, but like the source material is public domain. Mm-hmm. So like Oz the Great and Powerful is not actually related to the movie, but they're obviously very much going towards that. Yeah. But like that's why it doesn't sync up 1-to-1, even though it is very much inspired by it.
Yeah.
So anyway, so it'll be nice to see somebody, kind of take that property and turn it into
something.
Kind of like Sherlock, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't watch Elementary, but Sherlock freaking rules, And Sherlock Holmes with Robert Downey Jr. was good too.
Yeah.
So there you go. There it is. All right.
There it is.
Whoop, there it is.
Yeah.
All right. Next, we got a lot. We got a lot of CinemaCon news. All right. CinemaCon, if you're not aware, is a convention for theaters. Like, it's a convention's probably the wrong word, but it is where they movie studios all go and try and entice theaters to have their movies and to promote their movies with like the big standees and all that stuff in the theater.
I want to go to that.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds awesome.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, it's like if Comic-Con was the people you were going to watch were trying to sell themselves to you.
Yeah.
Right? Instead of you being like, oh, I love you.
Yeah.
It's them saying like, we want to be in your house.
We love you.
Right, yeah.
So does that mean like, oh, okay, you go ahead.
No, you're fine.
No,
like,
does that mean like at CinemaCon, not only like the movie studios are doing this, but does that also mean like you get to try out different food?
So maybe. I don't know about that side of it.
That side of it sounds amazing.
I mean, I would say, if not, I would say that definitely exists somewhere.
Because that would make sense, like how like they get like
the new snacks and stuff.
The new snacks, like wherever we went to.
It's like an expo. That's what.
At the AMC, that we used to go to. And like it always blew my mind that the nachos were the way they were, because it's by Tostino's, and all you had to do is just peel it back, and the cheese is already hot and stuff. Because how they did it. And so it was like, so I guess that's how one way they get the food.
Yeah,
I mean,
well, and probably at the very least, where how like the IC machine will have like a tie-in with like Sonic, right? Yeah. Like that could also be like, hey, if you think Sonic will be big and you want to partner with us, we can you can get this food and we can get this giant photo op where you put your head through the ring as if you're flying with tails or something. I digress. So because of that, they show off a lot of footage. They announce a lot of things. We're not going to dissect all the footage that was shown. I think there might be like one or two things in here to talk about regarding that. But you can find all the details. I hit my mic. You can find all the details online. Just go look. But we're going to cover some of the big topics here. So I've gone broke down by studio. Some studios have more than one topic. Some don't. So kicking us off, Sony was there.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna mispronounce this.
Miarto. I can't say it.
Miarto.
No, it's not. I
like
can't
Naruto.
say it. No, it's not like Naruto.
I'm joking. That was
Oh, I can't. I'm getting tongue tied because I'm overthinking it.
Well,
Murto.
Either way, this is a Spider-Man villain.
Yeah.
Allegedly. I've never seen him in a comic, but he exists already. I mean, I've seen panels since release. Like,
I think it means dead. Murto?
I mean, it could be. Like, if he's
I'm sorry if I'm splicing it to death, like
Yeah.
stabbing it, this word to death. I cannot, my accent and my brain's just not.
Yeah, it's hard to mix Southern with Spanish. It just doesn't work that well.
Yeah, and I sat in an advanced Spanish class with fluent people, and I cannot.
But anyway, they announced that they're making a movie based on this character. It's another one of their Spider-Man spin-off movies, starring Bad Bunny. He's a musician. Is he a rapper? Would you say
He was in the. He was. I think he is. I think he's kind of like Lizzo. Can sing, can rap.
But I know. He was on Fortnite. That was like,
and he's in the Simpsons one too. Homer
yeah.
Like trying to get Marge back.
Wrestling. He was in that match at WrestleMania
and did awesome.
He did really great
as a celebrity.
Like, as somebody whose music we don't know, as soon as they said Bad Bunny, I knew what they were talking about.
Yeah.
Right? I was like, oh yeah, that guy. So anyway, it's slated for January 12th, 2024. January is not the best known months for movies. They just don't typically release good movies during that month. Like, usually January is where you hide all the bad releases, because like nobody goes to the theater during January. Typically, it's a lot lower
cold.
because you're coming out of the December highs, right?
Yeah. Everybody's ready to just chill out because holidays just happened.
Chill.
That's a movie I want. Bring him back as Mr.
I'd
Freeze.
watch it. Are you kidding me? They bring Arnold Schwarzenegger back as Mr. Freeze? Hell yeah, I'd be there. Are you kidding me? Get out of here. Get out of town. All right, next. Unfortunately, Venom 3 was announced.
What?
This shouldn't be the way. You knew they were going to do this. The movie has made like $1.5 billion or something.
Okay,
you know? So, I mean, of course they were going to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, sorry, I thought you were getting up or something.
No, I was getting ready to attack the camera.
Oh, yeah. It does. Our camera will probably stop in 3 minutes. So we'll see.
Why?
I know. I think it's an automated thing for the camera.
Well, no, I meant Venom 3.
Oh, I thought you stopped.
I know about the camera. I understand that.
Yeah. No, I mean, obviously they were going to do this. Obviously.
Stupidity.
You know. I mean, I'm just curious, like, will it be another Venom? Eddie. Because remember, there was another guy that got another symbiote at the end of Carnage.
Well, just give everybody freaking symbiote.
That's basically what they're doing, you know?
Yeah, we left one in another place.
It's a dark blue versus a black, and now it's a red versus a dark blue. Oh, and in the third one, there's going to be a darker purple versus a dark blue. It's like, wow. It's
so when
awful.
they fight again, like the first movie, you're not going to tell who's fighting who.
Yeah, I don't know what the color scheme is, to be completely honest. Okay. And who knows? They may try and tie into Spider-Man. You know, they might. Yeah. And at this point, they could. Sadly,
we could. Eddie.
God, Carnage was trash. I'm sorry.
It was.
We don't typically try and get awful here, like, and speak negatively about things, but good God, I've never been more happy to not pay for something. Mm-hmm. Next, I'll say this one because the camera will probably stop. Ghostbusters 2 was announced. So a sequel to Ghostbusters Afterlife. They're going to make another one. Now, is this Ghostbusters Afterlife 2? Is this Ghostbusters 4? Is this Ghostbusters 5? Because 2016 Ghostbusters. You know? I don't know, right? I think 2016 is in a different universe. I think it's official. So I'd say this is at least Ghostbusters 4, but I doubt they'll call it that. It'll probably just be called Ghostbusters Afterlife. 2. Yeah. Well, or like Ghostbusters Beyond.
Yeah.
Something, you know. Ghostbusters Dan Aykroyd needs more money. Ghostbusters still busting. Ghostbusters Nut Butters.
Ghostbusters still busting after all these years.
Is that the name
Yeah.
of it? Like, it just goes all the way.
Yeah, and you have to read it
After all
like that
these
with the list.
Yeah, it's, can I get 2 tickets to Ghostbusters? I'm sorry, sir. Which movie?
Which one?
Ghostbusters.
Which one?
Sir, I'm sorry. You're going to have to say the name of the movie. I can't hear you. Ghostbusters still busting after all these years. Yes, that'll be $31.90.
$50 for the popcorn and drink.
Barf. Do we got to pay for the little one? She's not really going to watch the movie.
It's bluey now. There we go.
All right, back again. So,
Back at it again with those pop fans.
all right, so that's Sony. Next up, a couple. Warner Brothers announced the Batman 2 will be is going to be going into production. They didn't give a date. With Robert Pattinson, Matt Reeves, and Zoe Kravitz returning. Excuse me. So yeah, that was officially announced. Surprise of the century, right? Like, oh, they're gonna make another Batman movie. I'm
Better,
shocked, right? No, I'm excited. And
Catwoman comes back.
yeah, I'm glad she's back in it. Actually, we won't talk spoilers.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. I mean, it's the casting. I mean, that's not a spoiler. You didn't say anything yet that could be spoiled,
Okay.
so it's all good.
Okay.
We did talk about the Batman last week, so if you'd like to hear all of our thoughts on that, go watch that after this one, of course. You wanna stick around and hear the rest of it. So.
You want to finish this one.
Obviously, God. All right. And then Warner Brothers also released the first picture of Barbie. Margot Robbie.
Yeah, it looked amazing.
Yeah, it does. It looks really
amazing.
good.
Because like the whatever structure is behind her, I believe it's the dream house.
Oh yeah.
Because it's pink. And she looks amazing.
Yeah.
Her hair looks great.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
her
yeah.
outfit and makeup.
Oh no,
and stuff.
you're a
I'm
big
so
Barbie
excited.
fan.
Yeah.
Like I don't think we've got to talk about Barbie yet. Like
No,
I know you're a big Barbie fan.
Super 90s playback. We talked about it a bit.
That's true.
Yeah, I grew up playing Barbies. I grew up with 3 older brothers. I did play with their one of my brother's action figures. But once I grew out of Barbies, that was the point that they started releasing the Barbie movies. Home video.
Barbie horses.
Yeah.
We gotta save Buttercup before he gets turned into glue.
Oh my God, Matt. Anyways, I own multiple Barbie dolls. I really loved it.
Yeah.
I am a clothes. I don't know how you would say it. I don't know.
Aficionado?
Not aficionado. I'm not like an official on it, but like I love fashion. I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
And I just liked how Barbie had different clothes and shoes and stuff,
and
accessories. I love that aspect of Barbie, and also fixing their hair and stuff. That's what I love doing with them. So seeing this, like at first I was like so scared. I was like, oh God, what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do to Barbie?
Yeah, like is it gonna get like a negative on it, you know? Yeah.
But I mean, like I was telling you, wherever I saw, I was like, I wonder, like, if it's just going to show Margot Robbie as Barbie just going through different jobs. Because that's the thing about Barbie; she can do anything.
It's true. Honestly, Barbie tends to get a bad rep, but like the whole idea of Barbie is actually good. You know, like, hey, you can see yourself in anything, and you can be whatever you want to be.
And it's changed a whole lot over the years now. Like now, you can get a Barbie doll that's shorter. You can get a Barbie doll that's tall but has hips.
Yeah.
You get a Barbie doll that has pink hair. You're gonna get and
I know
it's
I got
kind of
you,
cool.
Or I don't know if I got it for you or if we were just together when you got it, but the teacher Barbie.
Yeah, we were together.
Yeah.
I have it at school.
Yeah.
And the kids are like, why is that Barbie still in the box? I said, it's never coming out of the box. It's mine because it looks like me.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, well, can we play with it? I'm like, no, I just told you it's not coming out of the box.
And I already, I preemptively bought our daughter some Nintendo Barbie stuff.
Yeah, they're in the bottom drawer right now.
And I mean, you know, if she doesn't want to play with Barbie, she doesn't have to.
No. I played with dump trucks and stuff too.
Yeah. I mean, she loves Pokemon right now and Blueies. I mean, we'll see. But when Nintendo did the whole run of Barbie clothes,
that was really cute.
I think it was the Mario anniversary.
I think it was.
But yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
But a little piece of news from it. It's releasing on July 21st, 2023. So just a little over a year away. And the song Barbie Girl will not be played in the movie.
Good.
What do you mean good?
I can't stand that song.
You can't stand that song. It's a classic. It's a classic banger of the 90s, Maggie.
To you, it might be. God, it was annoying.
Come on, Barbie. Let's go party.
To me, Barbie didn't sound like that woman in that song.
I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Being plastic. It's fantastic. I have a playlist on Spotify. And every time we sing a song, I add it to that playlist. And I just want that song to be on the playlist. So
great.
Look it up. It's called the Hopefully Awesome Music, I think is what it's called on Spotify.
Wait, huh? Hopefully Awesome Music thing?
Yeah, on Spotify. I made a playlist.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure I made it public.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I would have followed it.
Yeah. Let's see, where's it at? Yeah, Hopefully Awesome Music. It's got Man or Muppet, Let's Go to the Mall.
Oh my God.
Where in the World is
Every
Carmen Sandiego, Lullaby,
every
Cool,
time we sing a
Spring
song.
Break Anthem, Chippendale Rescue Rangers, Everything, Save Me, Wherever You Will Go, Hero. Not every time. I've missed a couple for sure. But is this public? Yeah, no, it's public.
Okay.
Hopefully Awesome Music. There you go. Go look for it.
Oh boy.
I should put official artwork on it so that people can find it easily. All right. Anyway, well, I was doing that for kind of funny, and then I was like, oh, it'd be fun if like I did it for ours.
Okay.
And so yeah. Anyway, sorry. I digress. So next up, Disney. They only had one story, but it's a long one.
To keep everything secret.
Avatar 2 is officially titled Avatar: The Way of Water.
What's wrong with the water?
That's the way of water.
They don't like the way the water's going?
Water.
They don't like the way
Maggie,
the water's going?
God, don't be so suburban.
Is the water dirty?
No. It is the way of water. All right? It is about the water avatars and how they interact.
Water avatars?
Yeah, they're going... We've talked about this. All right? James Cameron. You know James Cameron.
Yeah.
Love him to death, right?
Dude made Titanic.
Yeah. What does he love? He loves being underwater, right?
Yeah.
He also loves giant CG effects, right? So what is he going to do for this new movie? Mix them together. And the whole thing is underwater.
Oh, God.
Not underwater, but like it's about the world of Avatar.
Underwater.
Like the water world. But not water world, just so we're clear. Yeah. And I guess there's like other tribes that are like water based.
Okay.
It's like Avatar: The Last Airbender.
No, don't bring that into this.
They're just doubling down on it. They're like, look, we're already called Avatar. What other ways could we use this? No, but like, because like the Natiri.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what they're named?
I think
is that their tribe name?
so.
But like they're very much like trees and flying, right?
Yeah.
And so this will be like water based.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So none of the other peoples are coming back.
What do you mean? No, like it's still Jake Sully is still there.
What?
Maggie, Jesus, where's he been? Here, you know what?
No,
here's the official description. Here,
Okay.
First off, the trailer for Avatar 2 will be released exclusively in theaters with Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. So we're gonna see the trailer. All right?
Okay, make more sense to me then.
But that means we're not gonna get to do like a true reaction to it. We may still do a reaction video, but we'll have already seen it. So
Okay.
The official description reads,
Or we not watch it. Okay.
set more than a decade after the events of the first film, because in real time it has been more than a decade since the first film.
Yeah.
Avatar: The Way of Water begins to tell the story of the Sully family, Jake, Natiri, and their kids. So Natiri was her name.
Okay.
Yeah. And their kids.
Kids.
Jake, Natiri, and their kids. The trouble that follows
boy.
them, the lengths they go to keep each other safe, the battles they fight to stay alive, and the tragedies they endure. Bum, bum, bum. This is the first of 4 sequels to Avatar that are coming out every other year. So I don't know if I have a release date listed. I'm sure they already have it out. But the first Avatar is being remastered and will be re-released in theaters on September 23rd, 2022. So just to get everybody excited back for Avatar.
3D, baby.
So a couple things, right? Let's break that down for just a second. Okay, I loved 3D. Notice the past tense there. I loved it when they first brought it back. I grew up loving 3D. Fun fact, the first few videos I ever made as a child were my attempts at recreating 3D because of the 3D episode of Third Rock from the Sun.
Yeah.
And because of that was, I was like, oh, it's like magic, right? So my production name, I was 10 at the time, my production name will be Matt Magic Productions, right? So any 3D thing I did was called Matt Magic, right? And then when I started making like superhero stuff, that it was like a Matt Magic Productions.
Sure. Yeah.
Right. And I kept that. And I think my Twitter name is Matt2Magic. The twos, it's irrelevant. So anyway, so I've loved 3D. Red and blue, black and white. The Nickelodeon 3D that was on Nickelodeon when they would do that. And it was just like clear glasses. Loved all that. Then when they brought this back and they had like the cool like sunglasses, really enjoyed that. But then everything started to suck ass. Okay. Like,
yeah, people didn't care.
Well, they stopped making it in 3D. Like they were doing post conversion and it was just like it wasn't like you could see further, right? Now I prefer the 3D that comes out at you. I understand people look at that as like apparently a gimmick, right? That's the gimmicky 3D. Whatever. I don't give a crap. It's a gimmick because it's enjoyable, right? But there is what most people consider quality 3D is when you can see depth, right? So like when you're looking down and like you see further, right? Instead of it being like a flat background.
Yeah.
So when they were doing these post conversions, like one of the last ones we went and watched was Infinity War. We watched it regular and then we watched it in 3D. And I don't know if you remember, but the 3D sucked.
Yeah, I remember I had a headache.
Yeah, well, first, everything was darker, which is awful, because it's the tint of the glasses, right? And then it looked like what they did was they took the screen, and when you put the glasses on, the screen was like 3 feet further back.
Yeah.
And it looked like you were looking through a box to watch a 2D movie, right? There was no depth to the actual movie. It just made the screen look like there was more depth. Now, that being said, Avatar did do good 3D.
Yeah.
Now, they also had some tricks that they used where they had, they put their own black borders, right? Yeah. And they would have the characters, like, go over the black borders.
Yeah.
Of the whole movie.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
To fake 3D.
See, I didn't get to watch it in theaters.
Oh, really?
No. I watched it at home.
Maybe the best...
My mom and dad went and watched it in theaters.
Maybe the best 3D experience, honestly. Like, I mean, I really liked Man of Steel in 3D. Man of Steel in 3D.
You want to know my best 3D experiences?
I bet I know it, but
I think I know you know it.
Say it. Wait, you want to say it at the same time?
We can say it at the same time.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Monsters versus aliens.
I know it.
This is the best. No, it's the best. It's the gimmicky 3D. It's the best. The pink paddle ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so good.
It was cool, man.
It was a fun. I actually liked that movie too. I actually got the McDonald's toys from it.
But like we started having a choice between doing like 3D or doing like the high quality big picture like MXC. So we started doing that, and so we haven't seen a 3D movie since.
No.
So I don't know if Avatar 2's 3D is good. Whatever. If I have to do it that way, that's fine. We've been down on Avatar. I actually really liked Avatar.
No, I liked it too.
Like I love
the story's
good.
Like
a 3.5 hour director's cut or whatever that we have that I've watched and I love. I love it. I'm excited to go back to it. I really. I don't know. I just don't know if I'm ready to deal with stupid 3D, especially if I'm still wearing a mask at that point. You know, knowing the state of the world, we probably will be. And it's like, now I've got to wear this mask, and I'm also wearing these glasses. And it's like,
welcome to my world.
I know, right? Yeah. I mean, at least with the N95s, you don't have to worry about the
fogging up is bad, which is nice.
Anyway, so
Chug it along.
moving on. Mission Impossible 7 is titled Dead Reckoning Part 1.
Ooh.
And will be released on July 14th, 2023. And Part 2 will be released on July 28th, 2024.
Just won't die.
That's right. It might be the last ones. Who knows? I love how it's the 8th one is called Part 2. Like, whatever. If X2 can do it.
Well, yeah. If Tom Cruise can...
No, I'm excited.
But, yeah, how did he present... What was the thing about... How did he present the trailer?
He did something. I think they showed, like, a motorcycle stunt.
Off of a plane?
And, like, people thought he was gonna die. Like, they really thought he was
everybody die. It said you could hear everybody in there say Jesus.
Yeah. Dude, Tom Cruise doesn't make bad movies, okay?
He doesn't. I used to be a Tom Cruise hater.
It's true, and I converted to Maggie. Scientology wins again. I'm kidding.
Don't joke about that. I know. Don't joke about it. Don't joke about it.
I'm sorry.
Don't joke about it, man. That's what he believes in.
I know. Hey, anyway, we're gonna leave it at that. No more talking about it. We don't need to talk about religions we don't know about.
No.
All right.
Not our place.
That's it.
Okay.
That's all the CinemaCon news.
Okay.
So, we're gonna be diving into our main topic discussion.
Okay.
Right after this. Hey everybody, it's future Matt and Maggie in selfie mode. So I'm editing the episode and it's very long. It's a very long episode.
Yes, it is.
So we're gonna cut it. We're gonna cut into 2 pieces. Part 1 is done right now. That's the episode you're watching. Part 2 will be posted tomorrow. We're doing a special Tuesday episode, and it is all about our main topic, which is the state of the MCU. So be on the lookout for that tomorrow in your regular feeds. It'll be there. Hey, actually, if you want to hear it sooner, over at patreon.com/hopefullyawesome, we posted it. We posted the whole thing, all 3.5 hours worth.
You can.
Man.
Well, if you're not intimidated by the 3-hour mark, go for it.
But that's going to wrap it up for us today. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching, as always.
Have a hopefully awesome day.
Bye.